Let's run through some prompt ideas now to get you thinking about the possibilities as a business user or even a data analyst. Let's start. Show me all the data sets related to customer transactions from the last quarter. And there we go. We find a bunch of transactions, descriptions of the tables and the columns, and additional related schemas. So that was pretty convenient. Let's try another one. Let's list all data sets tagged with finance or accounting in the glossary or tag. So this is interesting. It didn't find anything currently explicitly tagged with finance or accounting, but it did discover finance-related data sets that could benefit from proper tagging. So here you've got a list of things that you could go and investigate and go work on. Let's try some query generation here. So I'm going to go ahead and fire this off. We're going to generate a query to show monthly revenue trends for the past year. It's going to generate SQL prompts for you, or actually SQL code. And as they generate, think about what it would take for you to write this on your own. But also keep in mind as we run through these, obviously you need to test it just as you would test your own code. But it got you a long way there, and it's going to give you a nice overview of what's been done for you in the code. Let's try another one. So this time, we're going to create a SQL query to find our top 10 customers by purchase volume. This is meant to get you thinking about how you could take advantage of the MCP tools that are available. And this is using the metadata that's in your catalog to figure out all of these fields and tables and put that all together, including join statements, formats, and everything. Very useful, very powerful. Again, think about what that would take for you to put that together yourself. We've got all sorts of insights over here on the left that Claude is giving back to us. So let's jump to a report generation prompt. We want to create a monthly customer acquisition and retention report. So here it's again generating the SQL, but we're going to do something a little different when this finishes. I just want you to note how much it's doing for you again. Some of this may not be difficult to do, but it's tedious to find and make sure all the fields are right, double check your formatting, and write all of these statements out. So that gives us some good overview of what it's done so that we can make a determination if that's what in fact we wanted it to do. And we could, of course, use the AI to fine-tune what's been generated and make modifications. But let's get a little bit crazy here. Let's ask it to build a customer retention dashboard based on the above information, but generate sample data for it now. And we could replace that with actual data later when that query is run. So this is going to generate a bunch of code for you. We'll skip to the end and I'll show you the result. All right, there's our interface. We have these great little blocks of summary information about customers, active customers, churn rate. We've got line charts, we've got flowing, we've got bar charts, we've got all sorts of charts. Nice highlighting on the numbers, draw your attention to things with key insights. All of that was generated just in seconds. Let's try one more fun one. So I'm going to ask it to help me find information about customers in my table. Okay, so it's found information about customer tables. And here is a complete list. So we get a list of the tables, what they were in, columns, stats about every field. Even provided some SQL for common queries you could run, relationships, all sorts of cool things. Now, this is one of my favorite things to try on just about anything anymore. And that's to ask it to put that information into a modern looking user interface. Something in Claude that's pretty cool about these artifacts it generates is in the upper right corner, if you're not familiar with this, is publish. So you can then take this and publish it as a URL and give it to other people. All right, there we have it. We have our Customer Data Explorer. We've got 3 schemas, we've got columns. We can go into those, see each one that's available, and you can get pretty crazy with this. So this actually gave us multiple things that we could choose from. Doesn't work because we didn't tell it to make it work. There's all sorts of ways that you can make this more expandable by modifying your prompt. But this was pretty cool. And there you have it, a fun set of example prompts that you can use with the OpenMetadata MCP server. Play around, try whatever you want, and share your ideas with us.